Hello, this is Dr. Jenn. I am about to do a session with myself. I know I did say the last time that I did this, I was going to make sure I had my glasses to very easily differentiate between when I'm acting as Dr. Jenn and when I'm acting as myself. My glasses are downstairs. I am not going to go get them because I am experiencing some pretty significant back pain. Right now, sitting, I'm okay, but standing or walking is pretty painful right at the moment. And I'm sharing this because, as a healer, we still experience pain. As a healer, I still have to take care of myself. As a healer, I don't always have it right. And I need to do things for myself and I need to follow up. And this is what I would be recommending that somebody do for themselves. So I am doing it for myself. And why I'm sharing it. My part of my brain goes, if you share that you're in pain, they're like, why would they want to work with you? Especially if they're in pain. Pain is not always a sign there's a problem. Pain can be a sign that there's healing. And I know it may feel counterintuitive, and when you're in pain, like I am in the moment, well, it stinks. I mean, let's be blunt. I don't want this pain. And yet I've been in the process for, well, more than a week now. I've talked about it in some of the previous sessions that I've been doing some ancestral healing, receiving some ancestral healing. And while sometimes when we are taking things to a deeper or new level of healing, addressing things that have not already been healed or resolved, pain sometimes can occur. And it's not necessarily a bad sign. It's a sign that things are moving out. And I do believe that that's the case with this. I have been doing journaling. I have been receiving support from other healers. I have been getting adjusted. I have a massage scheduled on Wednesday. I'm making sure that I'm staying hydrated. I'm making sure that I'm moving when I'm not in pain. I'm getting rest. So I am doing things to take care of myself. And this is part of the care that I am doing to do that. So we're going to get started. So speaking as Dr. Jenn, I'm going to check in to see where the guides take us today. Okay, so I'm receiving that we're going to start off with beliefs. So I got to pull up my belief list. Where's my belief list? Okay. Okay, and the first belief that I'm going to have Jenn repeat is I am safe. Okay, so as Jenn, I am safe. Okay, as Dr. Jenn, I get no. That's coming back that there's a block, there's a disconnect there. So I'm going to bring that into alignment for Jenn. Okay, so I'd like Jenn to repeat after me. I am safe. I am safe. Okay, now Dr. Jenn is saying yes, that's coming back now in alignment, that the things that were getting in the way, the blocks, the misalignments, and now have been resolved. So I am safe is now clear. You see, are there other beliefs to address at this time? Yes. Okay. We're gonna have Jenn repeat after me. I choose non-judgment. I choose non-judgment. Okay, and I get that that's out of alignment, so I'm going to clear that now for Jenn. I'm going to have Jenn repeat after me. I choose non-judgment. I choose non-judgment. Okay, as Dr. Jenn, I get yes, that now that has been clear. Are there other beliefs to address at this time? Yes. Okay, I'm going to have Jenn repeat after me. I am safe to do whatever I choose. I am safe to do whatever I choose. Okay, and I'm getting, Dr. Jenn says, no, that's out of alignment. And there's a lot of emotion coming up. I know in the last 24 hours, Kelly, who's doing the ancestral healing for me, did some Reiki. She also did some clearing with ancestors. And there was some meditation for me to do this morning. So I know things are moving, things are changing. So I know things are in process. All right, I'm going to bring that into alignment for Jenn. Okay, I'm going to have Jenn repeat after me. I'm safe to do whatever I choose. I'm safe to do whatever I choose. Okay, I get that now. That's in alignment. One of the reasons that this is, I suspect that a lot of this is happening too, is I am going to visit family soon, in I guess a little bit more than a week. And that's not always easy. And so I suspect the timing is not of this clearing, of doing the ancestral clearing. I have not seen my family, any of my family, in a year and a half. So yeah, things tend to come up because it's not always an easy time. Okay, are there other beliefs to address at this time? Yes. Okay, I'm going to have Jenn repeat after me. My validation is the only validation required. My validation is the only validation required. Okay, so I'm getting that that's out of alignment. So I'm going to bring that back into alignment. Okay, I'm going to have Jenn repeat after me. My validation is the only validation required. My validation is the only validation required. Okay, I'm getting Dr. Jenn says yes, that is now in alignment. All right, are there other beliefs to address at this time? Yes. It is safe to be heard. I'm going to have Jen repeat that after me. It is safe to be heard. Okay, Dr. Jen says that's not in alignment, so she's going to bring that back into alignment now. I'm going to have Jen repeat after me. It is safe to be heard. It is safe to be heard. Okay, now I get a yes. Are there other beliefs to address at this time? Okay, no. The general priorities to address? No. Other emotions to address? No. Okay, is there priority regarding pain that Jen's currently experiencing? Yes. Okay, I'm going to clear that. What's contributing to that? What's causing that? I'm going to do some clearing around that. Now, you might wonder, like, why I don't just clear the pain. Well, one, that's not always my job. It's not always my purpose. There are times that when I energetically clear or energetically address the pain that somebody's experiencing, even myself, that the pain sometimes goes away immediately. That if I'm looking at somebody else in the screen that I'm doing Zoom with, that I can literally see the pain when it leaves. The expression on their face changes, their body posture changes. It can be immediate. And that's the case for me too at times. There's other times that for it to leave our body, it almost has to unwind. It almost has to go through a process for it to be able to leave, that it's not something that's instantaneous. And I would say from experience that there can be a purpose behind the pain. There can be something we discover about ourselves or uncover in ourselves, or something we develop, an ability that we develop as a result of pain that we're experiencing. And to be honest, sometimes our mind, our body, our being needs to experience the pain to know that it actually worked. It sounds a little strange, but sometimes if it's too easy, our mind, our old patterns certainly have a way of saying, well, did that really work? So when I work with someone, do they eventually, and I say eventually because I'm never quite sure the time frame. It can be instantaneous, and sometimes it can be minutes, hours, days. I won't say longer than that because it's not usually longer than that. At least not extreme pain. And of course, all of this is after I've checked in. Is this something that requires a medical doctor or urgent care or the emergency room? I want to make sure that this is not an emergent situation, which it's not. That's pretty clear as far as I'm concerned. So it is not something that requires attention outside of what I'm already doing. Okay, is there anything else that I can do regarding the pain that Jen's experiencing? Yes. Okay, now I'm getting to change position. So I'm gonna have Jen, let me see, is she gonna stand up? No, okay. So the first thing is just gonna be to change position. Let me make sure I know what position it is. I'm gonna have Jen move into. Okay, it's gonna be a bent over position. So I'm gonna do it to the side so that way I'm not, yeah, I'm gonna just do it to the side here. Once I can stand. Okay. Oh. All right. Oh. Okay. As Dr. Jenn, I'm going to do some clearing. Okay, and I'm being told I'm going to have Jenn change position again, and I'm going to stand up straight. Now this can be the most painful. Let me see if I can do it. Oh, yeah, pain starts there. I'm not yet fully straight. So I'm going to do some more clearing for Jenn there. All right, I'm going to do some more clearing. I'll change the position again slightly. Okay, and now I'm asking or telling Jenn to keep moving to stand up straighter and straighter as I clear. Now I'm addressing the tight muscles, the muscles that want to spasm. And now I'm going to address all of the muscles, bones, ligaments, tendons, joints, basically her physical body, all working together. And that's what I'm going to address. Okay, and now I'm going to have her turn. And you're going to hear me, but you're probably not going to see me. And just walk, because this has also been painful. I'm going to clear that now. And I am coming back. And I'm still just walking around, clearing as I do. And I am feeling it ease. The spasm is easing. And this is good, because since the pain started a little while ago, this is the straightest that I've been standing. And the pain when I step is about a 1, where earlier, 1, I couldn't stand up straight, and every step was a 10 plus. And I'm going to come back into the screen. And so I'm pretty excited right now because I'm standing up straight. And now I'm going to ease my way back down. Yeah, so I felt really good because I was standing up straight and there was no pain. Okay. All right, let me see if there's anything else for me to do. Okay, and now I'm just going to check in and see if there's anything outside of the pain that Jenn's experiencing for us to address today. Okay, I want to also ask if we're going to do anything to support or collaborate with the ancestral healing and clearing that she's been receiving. Okay, I get no. So I'm going to check with Jen to see if there's anything that Jen wants to check in on. Is there anything that you want to check in on, Jen? Is there anything I want to check in on? I get no. Right now, this pain, and it started like this yesterday. I had periods of it. It wasn't constant, but it did catch me. It takes my breath. It takes my breath when it happens. So I really am putting more energy and attention into this. I guess I would just want to know if there's anything else that I can be doing, or them being asked to do, or asked to allow, that I'm not already currently doing. All right, so we're going to check in on that for Jen. Okay, what I'm receiving is, it is what I mentioned earlier. It's her body releasing this, and releasing it to some degree. It has to re-experience pain that she's had before. And when I say before, it could be this lifetime, a previous lifetime, or ancestral. And in this case, it's ancestral. Let me see, is there anything that she can do to provide support that she's not already doing? No. Provide relief? No. Okay. So I'm not getting anything else that she can do beyond what she's already been doing, which I mentioned. All right, anything else, Jen? Anything I can do to be fully prepared for my trip to see my family? Great question. Let me see. I get no. Paying attention to what you're doing, paying attention to your body, allowing these ancestral patterns to move through and out, that's going to do more for you to be prepared for your visit with your family than anything else that you could do. All right, let me see. Is there anything else to share with Jen? No. Anything else, Jen, that you want to know? And I get no. All right, so I'm going to ask my wrap-up questions. Is there anything else that I can do today to increase or enhance what we've already done? No. Is there anything else we can do to provide benefits that have not already been addressed? No. Are there recommendations beyond what we've already discussed? No. Okay. So what's nice, and I'm moving a little bit, because up until doing this clearing, I was not able to move like this. There's still a little bit there, but instead of it being a 10, which it was, it's now, well, a 1, maybe a 2. Just a little inkling to say that there's something there. But before, like I said, it was a 10 over 10. So that's really nice that I'm not, yeah. Let's see. Okay. So now that pain has moved through. Yeah. Okay. So that's a nice change. Whew. That feels good, because I'm not used to being in pain. I'm not in pain too often. If it does occur, it's usually tied to some healing or clearing physically, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, mentally. So it's not usually something physical. All right. Now, if you're watching this and you have questions, feel free to post them below. If you want to know more about this, there's details below that you can also contact me. I help people clear and address what they're experiencing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or mental. Or maybe you realized, and this is how this all started, I realized that I had a lot of feelings, and I was having a lot of thoughts as far as visiting my family, which led me to spend some time hearing what my body had to share with me. And from that, knew it was time for ancestral healing. So why you choose to connect with me or work with me can be a number of different reasons. But to bring it all down to it, I work with people so we can learn to know, love, and trust ourselves and have confidence in that. And we do that in a variety of different ways. As you've witnessed, if you've watched all my sessions, each session is different. And we're going to address what's coming up and what somebody's experiencing at that time. And it can be based on, in this case, pain, or it can be based on questions. Like an earlier session today that I had with a client who happens to be a new client, is they want to develop their intuition, their ability to listen and respond to what they're experiencing and feeling in their body to better take care of themselves, but also to provide a more expanded level of support to their clients, because they happen to also be entrepreneurs. So that's the reason that the client that I worked with this morning before this, why we connected, to give you an example. All right, everyone, I'm sending you lots of love, magic, and of course, all things fucking fantastic. Till we connect again, I love y'all.